Well, hi, everyone.
We're Jamie and David from the Rooted Marriage,
Our online community for marriage encouragement and wisdom here at Stonebriar Community Church.
and we'd love to encourage your marriage with this thought today.
You know, as leaders in our marriage ministry here at Stonebriar, we get to go to our fair share of weddings.
And we really do love going to weddings.
We always leave with a sense of anticipation and excitement for the couples as they start their journey together.
All the lessons and commitments they're going to learn and affirm along the way together.
So it makes this series that we're starting so important.
That's right. We're looking at how we can love, care for, and support our spouse by drawing from the practical wisdom of Scripture.
One of the greatest blueprints for loving our spouse comes from the numerous times that the phrase one another is used in Scripture.
From Jesus to Paul, this phrase is always tied to a simple but significant attitude or action we can have or take on each other's behalf as a part of the family of God.
Also, one of the most used combinations of this phrase is in the statement, love one another.
In fact, this phrasing appears over 10 times in the New Testament.
So, what does this mean for us?
Well, here are two timeless and important things to be remembered and encouraged by.
First, Jesus talks about this in John 13:34 as not only a great idea to love one another, but a command. Simply put, there is no plan B for relating to people in God's family, and especially our spouses.
Are things going great? Love your spouse.
Are things challenging? Love your spouse.
Are things uncertain, anxious, and fearful? Love your spouse.
And without getting too wrapped up in the details, just like your spouse has different needs and sides to their personality, the word love in Scripture takes on different forms based on the word it was translated from.
Phileo, or friendship, eros, or physical love, and agape, or sacrificial love. We are set free by Jesus to love our spouse by meeting their heart with what they need the most in that moment.
And the second beautiful encouragement comes from this phrase that is the actual phrase, one another.
It means a reciprocal or response to a person for what they have done.
But here is the interesting thing. Love, our always response, is extended for whatever initiating action is done.
It blows away conditional thinking.
It's that thinking that says, I'll love my spouse, i.e. be their friend or meet their needs, as long as they are doing the same for me.
Combined, the phrase means I'll respond in love regardless of what my spouse did or did not do for me.
In the very next verse, John 13:35, Jesus encourages his followers by reminding them that they will know you are my disciples if you love one another.
So think of this. You get to tell the world, your neighbors, your kids, and your friends about Jesus and his redemptive grace simply by loving your spouse. So responding to my spouse and responding in love. What an incredible way to follow Jesus and invest in our marriage relationships.
You know, learning to love our spouses is a lifelong journey, and we'd love to encourage you to join us at the Rooted Marriage Online on Facebook and Instagram for daily wisdom, wit, and encouragement as you learn to love one another.
And summer is finally here, and we are so excited to tell you about 3 great things you can do to invest in your marriage along with the Rooted Marriage.
Absolutely. First, sign up for our summer marriage study called One Thing for Marriages. On Wednesday nights, beginning June 16th, we'll look at key topics in marriage and then dive into one principle in each one of those that can be a game changer for our marriages.
Next, we have 2 incredible and fun date nights planned for June 18th, which is our summer luau, and July 23rd, our Marriage Live date night with special speaker Dr. Chip Dickens and David and Kylie Knight of Night Illusions.
Both of these events will have free childcare and will be on site here at Stonebriar Community Church. So find out more and register at stonebriar.org/events.
We can't wait to see you there. And as always, we are praying for you and your marriage this summer. Till next time.